Great. You know, let's go back and let's talk about the classic WoW stuff. All right. Um, so let's say somebody makes an add-on. They make an add-on that's it's basically the group finder. What do you guys think Blizzard should do? Like this is an open-ended question. I have my opinion, but what do you guys think that they should do? Ban it. Okay. Okay. Here's my opinion. I think that they should ban it. I do. They should just make the functionality not work. I don't know how much they can do that. Honestly, I really don't think so. But I think Classic WoW, to a very large extent, is about recreating a certain type of experience. And I don't think that they're able to recreate that experience whenever people use add-ons that subvert it. So Blizzard already has, there's already a precedent for Blizzard disabling and making certain add-ons non-functional whenever Blizzard feels like these add-ons are disrupting or diminishing the quality of the game. And Blizzard very, very clearly feels like Classic should be Classic. So anything that's not Classic, can I run this person over and kill them? It's not even working, I can't even kill you. Well, that's too bad. What a disappointment. Okay, well, whatever. Remove all add-ons from the game? No, I mean, like, I think there's an obvious difference between something like an action bar add-on and a group finder. I mean, come on, man. Like, there's obviously a huge difference there. There should be certain add-ons, but most add-ons should be allowed. But at a certain point, like whenever you have thank you for the extra rage, just kidding. I don't even know what I'm not even paying attention. I mean, I'm doing LFR, all right? Like, I'm not playing the game to pay attention right now. Classic Beta announced their bullshit. No, I mean, like, obviously they're going to do the beta. People think that it's going to come out next week. I've seen 1,000 people posting about that. Let me tell you, I did not go to the summit that Blizzard did. I was invited to the summit. I did not go. I don't know what happened. Okay? I have no fucking idea. Oh! Alright, there we go. So if something crazy happened, then that's great. But I didn't go, so I don't know what they really talked about. Okay. Alright, let's start this up. Soft shadow ban by then talking at 20%. Wait, what is this here? Damage thereby... Wait, what is this? Wait, what? Wait, soft shadow ban them by just taking 20% of their damage and then giving the community the impression that only trash players use group finders. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that would happen, okay? That'd be funny, but I don't know if Blizzard would be able to sort that out. And honestly, I mean, with Classic and how easy it is, I'm pretty sure most people would take the 20% debuff and they'd probably clear the raid faster. Like, I mean, honestly, it's so easy. You know, you'd just be able to do it in probably a shorter amount of time. Like, setup just takes so long in Classic unless you have people that you're, like, you know, dedicated, you're gonna play with on, like, a dedicated level. It's very common that's gonna happen, okay? How can I teleport people to a dungeon with the add-on? Well, you wouldn't be able to. You'd be able to find a group. You wouldn't be able to teleport. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that. But, I mean, besides that, obviously, you'd be able to do a lot of different things. Do you think they should even do a beta? In a perfect world, Classic WoW would come out, and no one would know what was going to happen. There would be no beta whatsoever. The game would just simply release. Now, the chances of that happening, I would say they're around zero. Like, they're basically zero. Group Finder add-on should be allowed since people who want one will use it. Well, no, I don't really think just because something will want one. Just because... Okay, so what you're saying, let me go ahead and explain what you're saying. You're saying that because certain people want to do that, they should be able to do that, and then the people that don't want to participate won't participate. I don't agree with that, because what happens is that as soon as you introduce something that completely trivializes an element of the game, it becomes the meta, whether people want to participate in it or not. It's like if the group finder right now, everybody uses the group finder right now. Even though you can find groups on your own and run to the dungeons, everybody uses the group finder because of how good it is. I think that you should never rely on people to artificially handicap themselves to create a certain experience. Whenever you rely on people to artificially handicap themselves in a certain way, you have no idea what you're doing. And I think Blizzard obviously knows that, and they're not going to let that happen. Okay, like it's the same as like, I don't know, I can't think of an example of like artificially handicapping yourself ever being like good for the game, or you know, something that's like a commonly held thing that actually has made the game better. I really just don't, I don't think there's any of them. I mean, you can look like, you know, small, like kind of small examples, like maybe like Project 60 or something, but in terms of like a long-term game design thing, especially at max level, no, nobody really does that at all. It's kind of like, you know, people that want to do the Mage Tower at item level, like, let's say like 920 back in the day, or 900, they could do that if they wanted to, but it's not like that was like forced. And I don't think that, like, nobody went back and they took off gear to do the Mage Tower. And that's why so many of the fights were trivialized whenever people got a much better gear, because nobody was going to go back and just take off their gear and do it instead, right? Unless there's an incentive for doing things without the handicap, nobody's going to do them. Okay, here we go. Let me get the shoulders. Yeah, I'll give you the shoulders, dude. All right. It's no big deal. Like, I already have the item itself. All right, let's go. Pop off. OSRS Iron Man, though. I think there's, like, unique rewards, and those two, like, it's like a separate leaderboard. So it's not like those players are integrated with, like, the normal player base, as far as I know. Or at least not in the same way that, like, you know, Mythic Plus or, like, you know, the classic players playing that game where they're using that wood. So I think it'll be completely different. And also, I don't know enough about that game to really have, like, an opinion, but I don't think it would work that way, okay? Before the game supported Iron Man, just players doing it themselves. Listen, like, I don't think that's a good comparison, but I don't know enough about the game, and so I can't really say how that works personally. I've never really played RuneScape except for one time whenever I was in 2nd grade or 3rd grade or something like that, so it's hard for me really to say. All right, boys, pop off. Let's kill this boss. Once everybody gets over there, pop hero, and let's go. Do you think a ban would lead to the use of Shadow IT, third-party group finder? No, here's what people are going to do. Is they're gonna make Discords for the servers, and they're just gonna do it through there. Like, I mean, that's what's going to happen. Like, whether people like it or not, that's what's gonna happen. And every single person that's like serious about the game is going to join those Discords, and there'll probably be different channels for, like, you know, Maraudon, Deadmines, etc. And they'll just join that channel and try to find a group and just get it done really quickly. That's probably what's going to happen. And obviously it's it's not as bad as a group finder, but it's also not necessarily something that's good for the game. But Blizzard at a certain point, they can't necessarily control player behavior entirely. So you can't stop what people are doing outside of the game. And that's just the nature of, you know, us playing classic WoW in 2000 and, you know, like whatever, 19. Almost forgot what year it was. 2019 and not 2006 or 2005 or 4. I mean, that's just the way it goes. And it kind of sucks, in my opinion. I'd actually really wish that they let you do that, right? And they stopped a lot of that stuff. But and they had the exact same experience. Like, if it was up to me, I'm actually like a no changes person. I don't want to have anybody do anything. Like, if they lock the aspect ratio at like 600 by 800 or 800 by 600, I'd be like, fine. I'm fine with that. Doesn't matter to me. You know, I want to have it be as close to the original experience as possible. And I know that might sound ridiculous, but that's the way that I feel. Because I feel like as soon as you start trying to make changes, then everybody starts wanting changes. Oh, well, I only want this little thing. Well, I only want this little thing. Well, this is just not that big of a deal. And, oh, well, what? You know, this isn't really that important. Give me a fucking break. Actually, give me a fucking mount. Here we go. What's up, bro? Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? You won't even look at me now? Yeah, let him see your fucking face. I see what's going on. Not even that. Alright, let's get this done. Let's go. Let's pop off. They should make Classic for mobile too. Honestly, I'm pretty sure a mobile... I'm pretty sure a phone can play Classic WoW. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be able to. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't really know. But I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. How far away? Like, do they have gaming phones nowadays? Like, I don't even know. But do they have gaming phones? Because if they do, like, that's the future, man. Gaming phones. There's no... Really? No way, dude. I'll look it up after this. I want to see a gaming phone. That shit's so fucking funny to me. There's an Asus one. Oh my god, dude. So that way they're ready for Diablo Immortal. Yeah, that's perfect, man. I'll look at it after this, okay? Remind me, I'm gonna look at the gaming phones. That shit is so fucking good. The average phone right now is better than a 2000 computer. I mean, like, I'm not surprised, honestly. Like, my phone now probably has more RAM than my first computer. And my first computer could run MySpace, so it was actually pretty damn good. Normal phones like computer hardware? No, I understand that, I get it. It's just a fad, there's normal phones. Like, I don't think it's a fad. I feel like mobile gaming is gonna be more and more popular. Like, I don't really know, I don't like mobile gaming because I think that it doesn't really, I like to have an immersive experience. And I don't think you can really have an immersive experience on like a phone that's like this big, you know what I mean? I like to sit down in my house and play a game on my computer. That's what I like to do. That's what I've always liked to do. That's what I'm into. That's what it's gonna be, okay? I don't wanna have no changes. As I said this the other day, like, I didn't even like the Wii. I don't wanna move my arms around. Like, I literally just wanna sit there and play the fucking game. That's it. No waving your hands around, no making weird eye motions in order to, you know, like trigger something. Nope, none of it. All right, boys, let's get them out. Here we go. Do you think we'll be playing actual games on mobile? I have no idea, dude. I try not to pay too much attention to mobile games because I'm just not really interested in them, honestly. That's a mistake. Go over here. Beat Saber stream when? Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Okay. All right, let's get this shit done, boys. Let's get this fucking mount. Yo, I can't believe I'm about to get them out, boys. Isn't that crazy? That's wild. All right, here we go. Well, GTA games run on phones nowadays? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. We stopped debating EU with the transmod. Yo, dude, all right, I'll do the PTR transmod contest sometime soon, man. Like, I want to do it today. Okay, I really, really do. I'm sorry I've been debating people about it for so long. There's been a lot of things that I've wanted to do, and other stuff just kind of comes up.